I get especially uncomfortable around men with neck tattoos. Ooh, I'm so terrified of these guys. Holy shit. Like if I was out with my girlfriend and a guy with a neck tattoo smacked her in the face right in front of me, I'd probably just break up with her. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Someone with that little self-respect, he'd fucking kill me. I'd be like, man, you know what, it's fine, it's alright. She probably deserved it. I'm also a big fan of the Southern Cross. We're sweet. No, believe it or not, I'm a wonderful boyfriend. I'm a really, really good boyfriend. Out of necessity, my girlfriend's dad is one of these guys that you just don't want to fuck around with. He's got a giant tattoo on his back of a shield, 2 hunting rifles going across the shield, and "Gone Huntin' apostrophe written on top. This is not the man whose daughter you want to be fucking around with. In his office, he has the heads of animals that he has slaughtered. Right? So if I don't be careful, next year it's going to be New Zealand mountain goat, Alaskan deer, aborted son-in-law project. Sometimes my girlfriend and I will have an argument, we'll get into a fight, or we'll have a disagreement about something, and the image of my head mounted on that wall will just pop into my head. Like, don't do it, bro, don't do it, it's not worth it, it's not worth it. And when we first started going out, we were watching the movie Troy, and we get to the end where Achilles, spoiler, dies, and Achilles dies because he gets all these arrows going through his heel, right? We all know the mythology, or at least I would think we all know the mythology. We get to that bit and I go to my girlfriend, hey, my mum ruptured her Achilles tendon playing basketball a few years ago. It's really, really painful. And she looks at me with this bewilderment like, how is your mum still alive? Little voice in my head starts immediately, call her an idiot, call her an idiot, call her an idiot, call her an idiot. And then out of nowhere, don't do it, bro. So it's like, hey, you know what, it's a pretty common mistake to make, it's fine, don't worry about it, we don't all know mythology, or biology, or basic common sense. It's alright. So, I'm half Greek, my girlfriend's full Greek, my girlfriend went to a Greek school, I did not, but I speak Greek much, much better than my girlfriend, because I had an uncle live with us in my later teenage years who was from Greece, spoke no English at all. So I learned to speak Greek like a Greek. My girlfriend went to Greek school and learnt how to speak Greek from a woman that hadn't been to Greece since 1951, and so she speaks accordingly. Ordinarily, this would be absolutely no problem. But vernacular is important, and we went to Greece a couple of years ago, and we wanted to get deck chairs on the beach. In order to get deck chairs on the beach, you need to buy a coffee. You buy the coffee from the 12-year-old waitress that comes over to get your order. The coffees are €2 each. My girlfriend wants to give this little 12-year-old girl a €5, and for her to keep the change, the €1 change. So she's given her the money, and she said, "Parta." Now, literally translated in Greek, "Parta" means take it, keep the change, it's all yours. But again, vernacular is important. If there was a Google Translate for hand gestures and you put in English to Greek, this becomes this. And when you do this to someone in Greece, you say, "Parta." So while my girlfriend wanted to be really altruistic and give this poor little girl some change, instead she ended up saying, "I have no need for your €1, peasant girl. Go fuck yourself." Now I tried to tell her, I was like, listen, you can't say that. And she just went off on me. She's like, "I fucking did accelerated Greek, I know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm fucking saying." So alright, fine, I'm not going to convince you, I'm fine. I let it go until we got to Athens. We got to Athens. And in Athens, they have these bullshit little stores where they sell bullshit t-shirts with ridiculous paraphernalia on it. And we see this t-shirt that has a helmet from the movie 300 on it, right? And like big King Leonidas spear going through it. And then at the bottom of the helmet, there's a big hand coming out of it like this. And it says, "This is Sparta." I looked over to her and she immediately knew she had fucked up. And that little voice came on in my head again. buy the t-shirt, buy the t-shirt, buy the t-shirt, buy the t-shirt, buy the t-shirt. Don't do it, bro. So I didn't do it. My girlfriend and I have been going out for almost 6 years now, and I dropped a bombshell on her this year. I said to her, listen, I don't want to do sleepovers anymore. I love the activities that take place on the sleepover, but my bed is too small. I wake up with a sore back, I don't have a comfortable sleep, and I would just prefer that we don't do them anymore. And she's super sweet, she's super understanding, and she basically said to me, tough luck, we're going to do them anyway. So I needed to come up with new and inventive ways of getting her to not want to do the sleepover by herself. Now, just so happened at the time, I went for what's called a sleep apnea test. Now, if anybody doesn't know what this is, if I have sleep apnea, it turns out that I'll have to sleep with one of these ridiculous face masks. So I figure if not wanting to have an uncomfortable sleep won't deter her, or waking up feeling like shit won't deter her from wanting to do a sleepover, then perhaps sleeping next to Bane might do the trick. I just imagine she's waking up one day like, fuck this shit, my back's hurting, I had the worst sleep ever, and you got this fucking ridiculous face mask on, only for me to turn around and be like, I was wondering what for breakfast. Your spirits or body? It's completely ruined dirty talk for us, She'll be like, oh yeah, who's my daddy? It doesn't matter who your daddy is. What matters is his plan. She'll finish jerking me off, sit there like all proud, like she's the master of the dick, and I'll just be like, you thought the penis was your ally? You've merely adopted the cock. I was born with it! Put this in.